Chapter 28. Breaking Chains. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting the city in a wash of muted colors. Anna Petrov's estate buzzed with quiet activity as the wives prepared for their next move. Dorian Laska's ambitions were unraveling, but the final strike would require precision and resolve. They had drawn him into the open. Now they would ensure he could never rise again. Anna's command. Anna stood at the head of the table in the study, her gaze sharp as she addressed the group. Laska is desperate. He'll make bold moves to regain his footing, and that makes him dangerous. We need to neutralize him now. Maria Gonzalez leaned forward, her eyes fierce. His remaining network is spread thin, but he's holding onto the Regency Hotel like it's his fortress. If we take it, he's finished. Sophia Russo's voice was measured. But a frontal assault will draw too much attention. We need subtlety, precision. Laura Williams nodded. I've been watching his patterns. He's using the hotel to host meetings and store sensitive intel. We get in, extract the information, and take him down from the inside. Anna's gaze swept over her allies, her tone resolute. Then we move tonight. No mistakes. Maria's disruption. Maria took point on disrupting Lasker's remaining financial lifelines. Through a series of calculated maneuvers, she froze accounts and exposed his shell companies, leaving him scrambling to cover his losses. At a private banking office, Maria met with an old contact who had ties to Lasker's network. "You're playing a dangerous game," the contact said, his voice low. Maria's smile was razor-sharp. "I've never been afraid of risk. If you're smart, you'll make sure this ends on the right side." Her confidence was infectious. By the end of the meeting, the contact agreed to cut ties with Laska and cooperate with the wives' plans. Sophia's disguise. Sophia entered the Regency Hotel under the guise of an art consultant, her understated elegance allowing her to blend seamlessly with the high-end clientele. She carried a portfolio of forged appraisals, a cover story designed to gain her access to the upper floors, where Lasker's operations were concentrated. As she moved through the lobby, she spotted one of Laska's key operatives. Her breath steadied as she approached him, her voice smooth. "Excuse me, I'm here for the penthouse exhibition. Could you point me in the right direction?" The operative hesitated, but eventually nodded toward the elevator. "Top floor. You'll need clearance at the desk." Sophia's lips curved into a polite smile. "Thank you." Laura's infiltration. While Sophia worked her charm, Laura slipped into the hotel through the service entrance. She navigated the narrow corridors with practiced stealth, her target clear. Lasker's private office. Inside she found a treasure trove of documents, laptops, and encrypted drives. Laura worked quickly, copying files and planting devices that would allow them to monitor Lasker's communications remotely. Her earpiece crackled with Anna's voice. "Status?" "I'm in," Laura replied. "This is everything we need to finish him." The confrontation. As Laura exited the office, she encountered Laska himself. He stood at the end of the corridor, his expression a mix of surprise and fury. "I should have known you wouldn't stay out of this," Laska said, his voice cold. Laura's hand hovered near her weapon. "Your mistake was thinking you could take what's ours." Laska smirked. "You can't stop progress. This city will always need someone like me." Laura's tone was ice. "Not this time." Before Laska could react, Maria and Sophia appeared from the elevator, flanking him. The sight of the three women together was enough to make him falter. Anna's voice crackled through the comms. "Bring him in." The fall of Laska. Back at the estate, Laska sat bound to a chair in the study, his arrogance giving way to unease as Anna stepped into the room. She circled him slowly, her expression unreadable. "You thought you could challenge us," Anna said, her voice low and sharp. "You thought you could divide us, but you've only made us stronger." Laska's jaw tightened. "You can't control everything. Sooner or later, someone will rise to take your place." Anna leaned in, her voice a whisper. "Let them try." A united front. With Laska neutralized, the wives took a rare moment to reflect. They gathered on Anna's terrace, the city sprawling before them as they shared a quiet toast. Maria raised her glass. "To cutting every chain that tries to bind us." Sophia smiled. "To proving we're stronger together." Laura's tone was steady. "To ensuring no one underestimates us again." Anna's gaze swept over her allies, her voice firm. "To queens who rule unchallenged." Their glasses clinked, the sound echoing into the night. The battle had been won, but the war for the city's future was far from over. Together they would face whatever came next, unyielding and united.